Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So the other day I was on Channel 9's Today Extra talking about shopping addiction and how to curb it. And a few people who saw me on the show have given me a bit of a hard time, telling me that I need to lighten up and not be so serious, and that shopping addictions aren't really that bad. In fact, they're quite funny. And I have to admit, there are a lot of TV shows and movies and even a lot of social media that has glamorized and made fashionable and funny the problem of shopping, so much so that you don't even have enough money to pay for food. However, I'm here to tell you something very different. I'm going to be honest with you because I care. Shopping addictions create a lot of problems. Not only are you self-sabotaging your current financial situation, but you're also creating a lot of hard work, creating yourself a lot of disappointment for the future. But it doesn't have to be this way. You need to acknowledge this is a very serious problem, but I promise you it is fixable if you take it seriously. Now, there are a lot of really negative feelings and emotions that come from shopping addictions. Feelings such as guilt, shame, embarrassment, remorse, even a form of loneliness and depression. Now, not only are you creating a lot of problems for yourself, but you're also putting a lot of stress and pressure on other areas of your life. In particular, your relationships. People who love and care about you may be stressed and worried seeing you act and behave in this way. You also may be putting a lot of stress and pressure on your mind and body that then causes health problems. And of course, you may be unintentionally backing yourself down an unwanted career path. I have seen so many people that have been forced to accept jobs that they don't like, that they're not passionate about, all because it pays more money, or they've had to increase their hours just to help get out of the debt or keep up with the lifestyle that they've created for themselves. Now, if you're watching this video, I want you to take this seriously and think about yourself and think about other people that may benefit from watching this. Now, here are the 7 signs that I'm talking about that are going to help you work out if you have a problem in the first place. So sign number 1 is you never have enough money. You're always borrowing money, you're always reaching for a credit card to pay for things, you never have any money in savings, and you certainly don't have any money set aside for an emergency. And the idea of having an investment portfolio or owning anything substantial like a property is just a distant dream that you never even think about that you could possibly achieve. Essentially what I'm trying to say is if you have nothing to show for what you have spent all your money on other than materialistic goods, well then this is a sign that you may need to fix or curb that shopping habit. The second sign that you have a shopping addiction is you are lying or hiding purchases. Now, this may mean you may downplay how much something really cost, or can lie about how often you shop, or simply hiding those items. That is a classic sign that you deep down know that you're doing something wrong. The third sign is that you buy new things before you've even used or worn the previously purchased items. So for example, if you find that you go and buy dresses and then open up your wardrobe to discover you've got 4 or 5 dresses still with the tags hanging on, this is a definite signal that you need to do something about this problem. The fourth sign is you've had friends and family confront you and share with you their concerns about your shopping habits and the way that you are managing your personal finances. Now, this may make you angry or ashamed or a whole range of uncomfortable emotional feelings. But you've got to remember, if these people are strong enough to tell you what they think and raise their concerns about you, it's coming from a good place. And you need to respect that, listen to it, and understand that they are trying to guide you towards a better path. And this is particularly important if they're able to argue with evidence. If they are able to show credit card statements with the cold hard truth, or open up the closets with all these labels and tags hanging off, that means this is really serious. It is actually in your face, but you are choosing to bury your head in the sand with this problem. The fifth sign is that you have a sense of anxiety when you don't shop. Almost like that feeling of going out for the day, leaving your mobile phone or wallet at home. Almost like you feel almost naked without it. And when you do put yourself on a shopping ban, you quickly find that you retaliate and I guess get even, and then spend a whole pile of money buying stuff and undoing all the hard work you did through that period of not shopping. The sixth sign is that you find yourself shopping purely out of a reaction to an uncomfortable situation or feeling. Now, I myself have experienced this in the past. I remember when I had just given birth to Rocco and I was going through a period of postnatal depression, and I found myself always shopping in particular shops, and I realized it was because I was feeling a sense of loneliness and was feeling really quite uncomfortable. I'd given birth and I had a baby with reflux that was constantly vomiting on me, and when I stepped into the shop, the people knew my name, they were really welcoming, they seemed to understand my style and taste and made me just feel accepted. And I would have 25, 35 minutes of shopping with no vomit on me and feeling normal again. And fortunately, I was able to quickly stop this problem and catch on to it, but that is a classic sign of what a lot of people experience themselves when they tend to do a lot of luxury shopping. And to be honest, it's kind of a form of escapism. And then the seventh sign of a shopping addiction is you tend to experience a euphoric high or rush, or even a form of anxiety when you are actually shopping, or you know you're about to go shopping. Is this an intense emotion and excitement running through you, almost like a high, and you know that you're going to have a great experience, but it's very short-lived and you do come crashing back down. These are the classic signs that you have a shopping addiction and it's time to curb them. Now, if you identify with all of these or even a few of these, and you've been honest with yourself that you do have a bit of a problem at times, now is the time to step up and take ownership. And I don't want to make you feel bad about this problem. I want to empower you to make a better choice going forward. I want you to feel really good about seeing savings in your bank account. I want to make sure that you feel pride knowing that you are living within your means and you are able to create even more savings or even start investing. I want you to feel great about that. I want to feel that you're stepping up and taking ownership and creating a healthier, better financial future for yourself. I want you to feel self-respect and self-worth, knowing that you've stepped up and taken control of this problem, that you are paying your bills on time and it feels good. You are a responsible adult creating an amazing future. And so here are 7 really easy solutions to help you curb your shopping addiction. Solution number 1 is to have a budget. Know your true cost of living. And when you know your expenses, you can then prioritize what is important to you. Now, everybody has different value systems. Some people value really nice handbags. Some people value really expensive memberships. You need to put in your budget what's important. And if it's not important and your budget's running tight, you need to cut or curb some of those expenses. You need to find a way within your value system as to how you can fit the things that are important to you within the budget. Now, once you have done your budget, you should also allow yourself some shopping, but it should be within a financial boundary. So for example, you might allow yourself, say, X amount of dollars per month to be spent on clothes. And once you've spent that money for the month, that is it. But at least it means you're allowing you're allowing balance in your life. You're allowing yourself to do some shopping, but it's not going to create any financial damage to yourself. You are still living within your means. Also, when you're doing your budget, always cross-reference it against your diary so that you know if you've got any events or birthdays or bills coming in that are quite expensive, you know if you can fit them into your bill for that month. And there will be times where you need to make decisions as to what is a priority. For example, you may need to go without buying any clothes that month to ensure that you can pay your gas or electricity bill. You need to know and be informed as to what your cash flow needs and requirements are and where those priorities fit. Solution number 2 is to start paying for it as much as possible in cash. So when I say cash, physical cash, and using a debit card. So when you pay that gas or electricity bill, you're paying it from your savings account. And when you're getting coffees, you're picking up your dry cleaning, paying for food at the grocery store, try and pay as much as you possibly can in cash. Now, this has actually been scientifically proven by a Serbian neuropsychologist, and it's called the flinch moment. When you pay for things in cash, it actually physically hurts. And therefore, subconsciously, we try and avoid pain, and therefore, in paying cash, we'll actually end up spending a lot less. So if possible, pay for those things in cash. And when there are times that you do need to pay for large expensive things, try and pay for them through lay-by. That means you have to slowly pay that item off over time, and you're not allowed to take it home until it's paid for in full. And every repayment you make towards that item is in cash. So again, you're not creating any sort of debt in your life. And also the benefit of this is delayed gratification. Once you finally pay that item off and you take it home, you're going to appreciate it so much more. Solution number 3 is to get professional help. If you have a serious shopping addiction and you have completely self-sabotaged your finances, the earlier you get help, the better. Now, there are all sorts of ranges of help, but obviously professional help is the best. Doing cognitive behavioral therapy, I've heard, is amazing. But also there are things that you can do for yourself, like exercise, meditation, talking to a friend about your problem, sharing, explaining what is causing you to behave in this type of way. You never know, that person you talk to may have a fantastic solution to help you break through this habit. Solution number 4 is to change your habit. We are all creatures of habit, and if you find, for example, that you love to do late night shopping on a Thursday evening, stop going to the shopping mall. Instead, go to the gym, or instead go for a walk or catch up with a friend for a coffee. Replace that habit. Also, if you find, like myself, I love to lie in bed before I go to sleep and look on social media, which often leads me down the garden path of a shopping website, there are plenty of apps and software that you can download that will block particular websites, or you can block particular websites during certain hours of the day. Also, other great habits to replace the shopping addiction are going outside and getting some fresh air, reading a good book, investing that money instead of things, invest them in experiences. So go and get a massage, or go and see a clairvoyant, or go and do something completely fun and different that you've never done before. And of course, detox from temptation. If you find that you often end up buying something as a result of seeing something on social media or looking at a particular person's profile on Facebook that has this extravagant lifestyle, just switch off the notifications and avoid spending your time on social media. You will actually find that you get so much more time back in your life, and use that time to connect with people around you so that you don't feel lonely. Solution number 5 is to shop more consciously. Before you head to the shopping mall, before you jump online, think about what you really need and make a list. Research what you're going to buy. Shop around. Make sure that whatever you need to buy is perfect for you. Become a fussy shopper. Make sure the style, the cut, the quality, the color, the model, the features, the specifications are exactly what you want are going to work, and you're going to use, value, and appreciate every single one of them. That means when you do finally purchase those items or that particular item, you're going to appreciate it so much more. And of course, consider investing in quality over quantity. Solution number 6 is every time you shop, you make a note either in your diary or in your phone as to what you purchased, where from, what month it was, and how much it cost. Now, this is something that I personally do. We all conveniently forget or downplay in our mind how much money we really spent and how much shopping we really do. And this is something that's incredibly powerful for myself, because I will go and buy something, but before I shop, I'll have a quick look at that list and I will get a rude and disturbing shock as to how much I've actually spent. And that will make me decide as to whether I want to head back to the shops and surround myself with temptation. And it is probably the most powerful thing that I do for myself, because it puts things back into perspective. I realize the true cost of living, and I actually gives me the power to stop and decide as to whether I really need and want that particular item. It's incredibly grounding, and again, it helps me shop consciously. And then the 7th and final solution for curbing your shopping addiction is to set powerful and meaningful financial goals for yourself. Set financial goals such as getting out of debt by a particular day. Set yourself a goal to create a certain amount of savings by a particular date. Set yourself a goal to create a passive income of X amount of dollars per year by a particular time. This means you are channeling your energy and focus towards something much more powerful, and energy flows where attention goes. So you are going to get so much back, both emotionally and of course financially, by doing this. You are getting a sense of perspective and value again. You will realize that the feelings you get from seeing your savings account grow are much more meaningful and much better for your emotional well-being than going out and buying a new handbag or a new coat or a new dress. When you do this on a regular basis, all these little bits add up and actually contribute to your own feeling of self-worth and happiness. I promise and guarantee it. So now that you've heard the 7 signs of a shopping addiction and you've heard the 7 solutions to help curb your shopping addiction, if you know that deep down you have a little bit of a problem, I am here to tell you enough's enough. Now, I don't mean to be tough or mean or a bit of a bitch, but I'm here to tell you because I care about you and I know how much power exists within you and how capable you are of creating a better future for yourself. I really want you to draw a line in the sand, have a long, hard, cold, honest conversation with yourself and make the changes that you need. Please use this video as a powerful and defining moment in your life where you wake up and realize that you are sick of living this life of lies, masks, and deep down discomfort. Remember, you deserve happiness, you deserve self-control, and you deserve opportunity. So get out of debt, create savings, create investments, achieve financial goals that you're going to feel really good about yourself. And I promise you, not only are you going to inspire yourself, but you're going to inspire other people around you. This is your defining moment for change. And I really believe in the powerful change that you're going to create for yourself from the moment this video ends. So I'm going to dare you to share with me your shopping addiction and what you're going to do to fix it. I want to hear from as many people as possible. I want us to bond together as a community and share the things that we're going to do to create a better future for all of us. We're all going to inspire each other. And I hope by me sharing some of my personal story of having postnatal depression and what I did and how I tried to fix it inspires you to actually open up and come clean and, I guess, bare your soul, if that doesn't sound too dramatic, so that we can actually accept each other for who we are, but actually heal together as a community. Thanks guys for watching. Please feel free to share this video with anyone you know that may benefit from watching this. And if you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe. I'll be doing more videos on this, and I'm also going to be doing a lot of videos around the spirituality and soul of money. So please, as I said, subscribe and let me know about any other video requests that you have. Ciao for now, and I'll see you later in the week.